Hello and welcome to today's presentation. Today's presentation features research regarding how human performance technology and educational technology may be applied in the traditional classroom. My name is Deborah Brennan and I will be guiding you through today's presentation. Let's begin. The research presented today replicates existing research about human performance technology and educational technology for the purpose of examining how these two fields may be applied to each other and how they may be applied in a traditional classroom. We find that similarities exist among human performance technology and educational technology in the traditional classroom setting, including the adherence to a systematic methodology. The goal of this presentation is to maintain a narrow focus and analyze only how human performance technology pertains to educational technology in the traditional classroom, thus ignoring non-traditional teaching methods such as the flipped classroom, online learning, and self-learning models. The application of human performance technology within learning environments related to educational technology adds non-learning interventions to existing methodologies. Non-learning interventions may be defined as a solution or solution component specifically designed to bridge the gap between actual and desired state. Simply put, an intervention is anything missing that's presence will improve performance. Examples of non-learning interventions within the traditional classroom include increasing or introducing a reward, such as free time, or removing distracting sounds, sights, or smells from the learning environment. Human performance technology is an effective method of analyzing educational technology in the traditional learning environment. However, despite the success of human performance technology in other fields, the practice of human performance technology is relatively new to the field of education. Educational technology in the traditional classroom is a continually changing and complex field, requiring administrators and teachers to continually research to uncover the best educational technology solutions to fit their environments. Today, we are going to investigate the components of human performance technology, educational technology, and learning environments. First individually, and then followed by an analyzation of how the components interact with each other. Let's begin with a look into human performance technology. Research conducted by Kang and Melinda in 2018 revealed 31 distinct definitions of human performance technology. That's a lot of definitions for one field. 25 of the published definitions identified by Kang and Melinda contain tautological elements, meaning that the definitions needlessly repeat an idea, statement, or word. And because of these tautological elements, those 25 definitions fail to meet the criteria for an acceptable definition. Research attributes the multitude of debated definitions to two factors. Number one, human performance technology is an interdisciplinary field, meaning that each discipline applies human performance technology as it best impacts their field. And number two, the field of human performance technology is relatively young. Human performance practitioners must evaluate how the various definitions apply to their organization. To help facilitate this, Human Performance Technology Insiders proposed the creation of a Scholars Guild to serve the sole purpose of preserving, guiding, and growing the knowledge base of the field of human performance technology, including its history, foundations, theories, models, principles, and validated practices. If human performance technology cannot be clearly defined, how are we to apply this concept to the learning environment? Deciding upon a definition. Abbasi and Pershing define human performance technology as the applied study and practice of improving organizational performance through training and non-training interventions. The definition provided by Fauché touches on similar concepts by stating that human performance technology may be defined as a systematic and principled practice for improving the productivity of organizations and individuals through coordinated interventions that show measured results. These definitions agree that human performance technology improves an organization's performance, with the latter adding the specificity to the concept of interventions by qualifying that an intervention must show measured results. Human performance technology is interchangeably described as an interdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary, and multidisciplinary field because it's impacted by and has its roots in multiple theories, such as the economic theory, improvement theory, psychological theory, systems theory, and also receives influence from the adjacent fields of communication, management, psychology, and instructional technology. The importance of the systems approach lies in the understanding that problems are a given that must be resolved. Human performance technology's interdisciplinary nature adds to the complexity of creating a unified definition as practitioners develop theories and definitions that meet their practice's needs. A core concept of human performance technology is the front-end analysis used to identify the gap between actual and desired performance within an organization. Front-end analysis often leads to discovering a wider variety of interventions due to a clearer understanding of the problem creating the performance gap. The upfront analysis allows human performance technology practitioners to identify the gaps between desired performance and actual performance in a way that highlights appropriate interventions. Coming up next, we will investigate learning environments with a focus on traditional classroom learning. The learning environment plays a crucial role in learner outcomes, with the learning ecology of traditional education environments revolving around the teacher providing the context, goals, objectives, and purpose, in addition to deciding the content, processes, and relationships. With current research revealing that the learning environment's quality predicts learner outcomes, it is essential to design learning environments that promote student well-being and a sense of community. Applying human performance technology methodologies to the traditional learning environment will help transition the learning environment from passive to active learning and improve the quality of the learning environment and the learner outcomes. Additionally, educational technology application further improves learner outcomes. Clear distinctions exist among the concepts of instruction, learning, and teaching when considered under the application of behaviorism. As the field progresses, research indicates a clear need for converging the fields of human performance technology and the learning environment for the sake of improving learner performance. Additionally, the application of educational technology in the traditional classroom accentuates the potential for improving performance. Human performance technology and the learning environment. The academic field of educational technology includes the design and development of the learning environment. Environment plays a vital role in human performance. The human performance technology front-end analysis coincides with the corresponding analysis of the organization and the environment. According to Fauché, Gilbert identifies that a significant portion of performance gaps are identified at the organization's environment level. Although managers tend to blame poor performance on the personal level, it is fair to say that this concept transfers well to the field of education. While environment plays a significant role in learner performance, the administration is quick to blame performance gaps on teachers, parents, and students rather than the environment. As part of the environmental analysis, Gilbert's behavior engineering model identifies 6 elements broken down by information, instrumentation, and motivation, with categories of environmental supports and personal repertoire of behavior to narrow down the location of performance gaps. The environmental supports included in Gilbert's behavior engineering model include data, instruments, and incentives. These are beyond the learner's control, but can have a tremendous impact on learner performance. Traditional learning environments transmit data to learners via textbooks and instructor-presented lectures. Yet, research indicates that this is not how most learners assimilate knowledge. As the use of human performance technology increases in the field of education, a transformation of the learning environment features non-traditional teaching methods, or data transfer, and instruments, technology instead of textbooks. Practitioners of human performance technology and teachers working in the traditional classroom alike benefit from increasing their understanding of both processes. As stated before, the front-end analysis of human performance includes analyzing the overall environment to identify the performance gap. Once the performance gap is identified, the cause analysis further analyzes the environment for the performance gap's environmental causes. Research identifies environmental interventions as less expensive and faster to create, increasing their popularity among human performance technology practitioners. Educational technology in the classroom. Educational technology does not automatically mean online learning. Many forms of educational technology are available for application within the traditional classroom. Integrating educational technology into the traditional classroom continues to be a challenge for many reasons, including implementing new technology that does not meet the curriculum's needs, skimping on personnel training, and failing to consider maintenance costs. Gilbert describes methods of traditional instruction as primitive, with a focus on instructional interventions. Introducing appropriate educational technology into the traditional classroom increases efficiency and effectiveness of instruction. While the overall perception of computers in the classroom has evolved to the understanding that a computer is a useful tool that can strengthen teacher presentation and student learning. Early critics of educational technology declared that the hype exceeded the reality, mainly due to mix-matched hardware and software. Cho reveals that K-12 schools still experience minimal impact from educational technology and points to a 40-year cycle of hype and hope based on missing evidence of positive learning outcomes and the issues mentioned before about purchasing technology that fails to meet the needs of the learners. An additional barrier to implementing educational technology in the traditional classroom lies with teacher preparation programs. Educational technology proves challenging to implement when the teacher preparation programs continue to remain entrenched in traditional teaching methods and educational technology from decades before, leaving new teachers skilled with technology hesitant to engage educational technology in the classroom. Despite these negative points, technology continues to advance, providing increased opportunity for improved learning initiatives inside the traditional classroom, and continues to change the way humans access information. Educational technology and human performance technology. Human performance technology emerged from and remains closely related to educational and instructional technology. Human performance technology, like instructional and educational technology, had early influences from learning theories such as behaviorism, constructivism, systems theories, and organizational development, and experience similar changing definitions. One main difference between instruction in the traditional classroom and human performance technology lies in what interventions each rely on to impact solutions. Traditional classroom instruction and educational design historically rely on instructional solutions, whereas human performance technology sometimes uses instructional interventions, yet understands the importance of non-instructional interventions for achieving performance improvements. Educational technology mirrors human performance technology in that it is considered an interdisciplinary field that is conversely impacted by abutting fields. Educational technology projects tend to default to the assumption that e-learning is the preferential choice. However, human performance technology, in conjunction with educational technology, exposes other solutions and reduces or eliminates the need for e-learning. Fauché continues by identifying how educational technology and human performance technology are closely related in that they provide structure for identifying gaps in desired and actual performance, and they provide non-instructional alternative solutions. Research reveals that professionals in the field consider the analysis and evaluation skills developed in human performance technology more far reaching towards performance improvement than those of educational technology. In summary, we examined the concepts of human performance technology, educational technology, the traditional classroom environment, and how these concepts may be applied to each other. In short, no single answer exists when seeking to increase performance in the traditional classroom using educational technology. Teachers and administrators must integrate human performance technology, tradition, and educational technology in a multitude of ways to fit the learner's needs best. According to Cho, these fields' interdisciplinary nature allows a convergence of these diverse contexts to identify the role that human performance plays through learning and non-learning interventions. Thank you for watching today's presentation about how human performance technology and educational technology may be applied to each other and within the traditional classroom.